All right, we're here today with the giant pumpkins. Okay, these pumpkins are on their way to Dollywood. They're being loaded up now. Priscilla and Priscilla, Chris Dash, Priscilla Edwards, and their husbands who have greatly supported them. Sean's out here, his wife, Cynthia, and they're loading pumpkins. Okay? Now, what I'm sharing with you now is these pumpkins are tremendous. Giant pumpkins being raised as far as the size. Right here in Tazewell County. You can see them being loaded. Tremendous amount of work's went into this. You have a special designed, everybody working, apparatus together that they load with. These pumpkins are going to Dollywood. Who you see right there, on display in Dollywood. You'll designed that apparatus in the next week or so. He designed it. I believe tomorrow. Made it. They'll be down there. And something. They're using it to load these pumpkins. These pumpkins weigh excess up near 1,000 pounds, most of them. What they weigh. And a lot of work's gone into them, hours and hours and hours. But you'll see the results of these. Here's the field here. Just to grow a few pumpkins, it takes this much room. Which is, like I said, they weigh excess. You know what the first giant pumpkin weighed? 163 pounds.
Wow, we came along.
And the Smithsonian is 163 pounds. And 1857. All right. What they do, they weigh each pumpkin. As they go along, they weigh them according to, they do them around. They have they measure them and do them by weight. And then at the end of the season, they actually have a scale that they weigh them on. And, but again, this apparatus, Sean designed this apparatus. You got to be very easy when you load them and work with them for a lot of reasons. Okay. This one here ended up being at 777. Seven what? 780 pounds. You want me to climb up on it? You want me to climb up on that ring? All right. You can see here it takes a lot to do these to get them done. What I'm sharing with you now is these pumpkins. These are giant pumpkins being raised right here in Tazewell County. Tremendous amount of work's went into this. You can see them all behind me. Everybody working, putting these pumpkins together and what they're doing. These pumpkins are going to Dollywood. They'll be on display in Dollywood. You'll see them down there in the next week or so. Well, I believe tomorrow they'll be down there. Something. All right, again, I'll show you some pumpkin footage. Who made that ring? We call it a Sean ring, right? All right. Sean designed that ring. All right. There's my daughter-in-law right there, Chris. She's got one almost nearly 1,000 pounds that she done. They're on the trailer. I'll show you some shots of the trailer. We'll get some footage of it. But here is just part of the patch it takes to raise these pumpkins in. You can see it here. Just for a few pumpkins, hundreds and hundreds of foot of vine. Excuse me, for one pumpkin. See them? They shade them, they fan them, they baby these pumpkins, water them. Some of these pumpkins can gain up to 20, 30, 40 pounds in a day. But they, tremendous process. Now what they are looking for is sponsors next year, but you can contact me and I can point you toward them that for different products, fertilizer and different things that they use. Needing some sponsors for next year to continue this. It's a big thing here that's happened here, right here in Tazewell County. These pumpkins being grew. Over here's one. Get around here and get a shot of it. Right here. Each pumpkin has a name. I'm not sure what the name of this one. I don't want to misrepresent it, call it something else. But each pumpkin has its own name. We'll go up here and get them loading it. I'm about to break this video up into several parts. Loading is always a very cautious and tedious process. The important thing about these pumpkins is not just the fertilizer, it's the clothing that you wear. If you don't wear the proper clothing, you can't grow pumpkins. Okay, you have to have the bib overalls. And Carhartt would like to sponsor this.
Yes.
We could
Not
use. Well, not who?
This is Carhartt. I don't know what this is.
Okay, anyway, Carhartt will be okay. We'll take their money. Hagerman. Oh yeah, I forgot. Hagerman Racing is sponsoring the hoodies for today. Hagerman Racing sponsoring the hoodies. Appreciate Morgan Harmon for that. Now, here, these boys are hired help. They come in to work these jobs. They hire small children to get into tight spaces. Because, okay. Here they are coming in. Being loaded. Everything's down. Made it. This is the important part. Eric is actually known as a pumpkin loading specialist. He was in the military, and we're not sure if he picked this up in the military about pumpkins or if he just freelanced and learned how to do it on his own. Eric Edwards. But he can load a pumpkin. Him and Sean together. Cynthia up here doing the thinking. Is it true that you, Priscilla, you hire these small children so they get into tight spaces?
Yes.
That's what I thought. That's what these boys are for.
Very handy.
Yeah.
All right, clean them off, boys.
Clean them off. All right. A lot of y'all know Cynthia. She does the shakes and the, well, there's a better name for them. What? Thrive. Thrive. She does those. And most of the people that work on these pumpkins drink her specific shakes. They drink what makes them strong. They drink those. All right. Let's get on down here. A little bit farther. All right. All right, we're going to pick up another one. Load them. All, like I said, all these will be going to Dollywood to be in their display. They're leaving the farm here in Tazewell, Virginia. Chris Dash and Priscilla Edwards and their husbands, Eric Edwards and Colson Dash, worked tirelessly on these, raising these pumpkins, babying these pumpkins. nurturing these pumpkins, getting them ready so they could be on display at Dollywood so everybody could enjoy them. As I shared with you, Sean here and his wife Cynthia, they work tirelessly and help too. And Sean designed the ring that they load with, and they load each pumpkin, weigh them, and get them up and going. So again, Sean Day is if you'd like to have one of these special pumpkin rings, he comes and builds those on site at your farm. If you'll just cover his expenses, his airfare, and limousines, meals. What is Sean? You could do that? He could do the limousine and the meals, things like that. But he is a pumpkin ring designer. Eric is a pumpkin loading specialist. Cynthia keeps them all in line, all right? She has the military spirit. It's that Thrive that she drinks. The Thrive, she drinks the Thrive, and which makes her somewhat wild. But all these people drink Thrive here. That's why they're so muscular. Except for those boys, and those two that you think are boys are in their 30s. They just haven't grew yet. They haven't grew yet. They're just small people. But don't forget about the clothing. This is a must-wear. No bibs, no pumpkin. Don't. Everybody thinks your hair is fixed. Everybody thinks you're Amish. Oh, here we have a young farmer sneaking up on us. Just coming in from the sawmill or something he took from someone's home. There's Colson Dash, him and Chris, as I shared with you a moment ago. It's my son Colson and his wife. They grew several of these large pumpkins, and they have worked all summer, every day, watering, babying, working, just to get them where they need to be. So everybody could enjoy them at Dollywood. Getting ready to lift another one and weigh it. All right, again, here we are at Pumpkin Mania. That's what we call it, Pumpkin Mania. Pumpkin Mania, and 505 on that one, where they will show it as they're loading it. I'm here with Colson, him and his wife. He's my son, and him and his wife have worked extensively. He has worked extensively on his job so she could work extensively, because it's not necessarily a profit-making business. It's a lot of fun. No, we can't say that. We're just kidding. Not really sponsored by Pepsi. Don't want to get booted off again. Okay, TikTok, this is not sponsored by Pepsi. He was just saying that. I don't want to get booted. Okay. Okay, again, I'm here with my son Colson. Him and his wife have worked extensively on this. We'll show it some more. These pumpkins are going to Dollywood, so everybody can enjoy them. They worked all summer long, raising them, babying them, smoothing their hands across them, trying to make them all just right. And Chris has poured everything in. They've had themselves a time. But we're going to show you this as we go along. And here's Chris walking around, got her scale. See, they keep that in the bathroom at the house. So what we're doing. Oh,
Cinderella. That's the one I'm excited about. I like the way that's made.
well, I explained to everybody about Sean in the ring. He designed that, and he'll come and build those on location. Okay, here we go. Being loaded. Does this pumpkin have a name?
Pyramid.
Pyramid is this pumpkin's name. Right from the Appalachian Mountains, headed toward the mountains of Tennessee and the Smoky Mountains. This is Pyramid. Is it a gender neutral or not? I don't know for sure. I think it's a her. I think all pumpkins are hers. We have one that's not. It's not. It's actually named Big Bad John. We're sure it's not. It is all man. Okay, now we have the special time right here. Important time. It made it, loaded. Very important. Okay. There they are. Pumpkin loading specialist Eric Edwards. Military trained, ain't he? Just for the pumpkins. Everybody thought he was a mechanic. Little did they know, he could load pumpkins, couldn't he? There goes another man, just come out of the woods, coming down, survey the situation. A local man, looking everything over. Colson checks them out from the top to make sure everything's going to ride good, because that's important. They have about a 4-hour trip up the highway. This one, and we have another trailer over there. 2 trailer loads of pumpkins that'll be going up the road today to Dollywood. So, Pyramid is this one's name.
What happened?
There he goes. Everything's all right. Let's get us another one. Now this pumpkin definitely has a name. They refer to it as Cinderella. Okay? It's not the biggest pumpkin in the patch, but she's awfully pretty. She's going for looks, not size. This one has not had any of the Thrive. No.
You try to weigh it with that stem on it?
Alright,
Yeah.
here we go. Sean's coming around. You can see the large amount of vines that it takes. Cynthia, how many feet of vine does it take for a pumpkin, I wonder? How many, Chris? Like feet of vine, do you think?
Well, 2,000 square foot is the ideal.
2,000 square feet for one pumpkin.
So that one that guy, he grew his up high.
When I grow
He
mine,
grew his on a stand.
it will be 100.
All the vines, he had the vines were the pipe. That's like it. And the pipe was filled with dirt. You know, he's all elevated.
Now they're going to load Cinderella. All right. Chris Dash, one of the local professionals, just gave me the inside story on Cinderella. She said that they're going to weigh it, and if it doesn't reach the weight, if it's not at the weight they want, they're going to hold off on this pumpkin right now and take it to a competition for several things. When they do the competition, they judge them upon beauty. Big thing on beauty, not on weight on this one, but it will be judged according to how pretty it is. I shared with it because it looks so much like a Cinderella. Wouldn't it be cool if you made a little carriage to fit it? But if it's not at the weight they want, really, they're going to hold off on it, and they're going to take it to the competition for beauty. So they're going to work on it, see where it's at. I'll give you the news in a minute on Cinderella. They're loading her, and as I shared with you, if she doesn't reach a certain weight that they're wanting, it has to be at least 500 pounds before they can enter the competition with them. In that competition, they judge them on how they look. Really, it's just on how they look. They got to be big, but it's according to how they look. They have to be at least 500 pounds. So right now, how much? 345. Okay. Well, 346. That means this one will also be going to Dollywood to be on display. Because as I shared with you, they have to be around they have to be at least 500 pounds to be in the competition. So Chris is cutting the stem. getting it ready to go. Up, Nolan's cutting the stem. Ready to leave it out of here.
Don't do that.
Finish it. I'll finish it.
All right. She's been cut. That's the umbilical cord. And this one happened to have two. There it goes. Okay, here we are. I wanted you to see this. This is, this trailer here is getting ready to go. Got two trailers going to Dollywood today from the Appalachian Mountains to the Smoky Mountains. You're going to see these on display in Dollywood. Last year they took several to them. They're taking, I think, 8 right now, and probably 5 or 6 more before the season's up. This one pumpkin up here in the front there, I want you to take a look at. This one, my daughter-in-law, Chris, and Colson, my son, worked hard on this one. This is her pumpkin, that one of her pumpkins that she's done. This one's called Big Bad John. It's nearly 1,000 pounds this pumpkin is. It's enormous and beautiful too. Look at the details and the color of this pumpkin. It is beautiful. And to see these, the enormous size of these pumpkins, man alive. And I was just sharing this. The cool thing about this too is when this pumpkin is done, when they're done with the pumpkins, they pick them back up from Dollywood, bring them back to the farm. And they harvest all the seeds. And these seeds will be registered. They're actually called dash seeds that will be in this, come out of this pumpkin right here called dash seeds, which I thought was really neat. But again, these are the giant pumpkins headed for Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. You'll see them on display. They come from the Appalachian Mountains, headed to Dollywood. It'll be exciting, and it'll be cool. All right, as I've been sharing, these pumpkins are something else. Giant pumpkins. This one in front, as I shared with you, almost 1,000 pounds. Takes, I think, over 2,000, I don't know how many square feet. Chris told me how many square feet. Hundreds and hundreds of feet of vine for one pumpkin. It's crazy. I was studying on some about it, and it said the first giant pumpkin only weighed 163 pounds. The Smithsonian has a record of it. It was in 1857 was the first giant pumpkin recorded, and it was only 160 some pounds. The first one in the fair was 363 pounds, and 1891 was in the fair, in the World's Fair. I believe it was in Chicago. But you can see these pumpkins, man. These are tremendous. A lot of work, a lot of time went into this. Over 50 gallons of water a day on a lot of these pumpkins is what it takes. Over 50 gallons a day. They can gain 20, 30, 40 pounds in a day. It's crazy. I have to watch them. They grow so fast sometimes I have to watch them that they don't split. All right, that's all for the giant pumpkins. Hope you've enjoyed it. Be sure to like and to follow. Got to get more followers. Follow it. Leave me some message. Leave me something. I don't know what, but leave me. Follow. I need some followers. I like to have you follow. If you do follow, if you like the content, follow. It's just stuff that I see all the time. I wanted to share with you. That's it. Later. Okay, here we are. I wanted you to see this. This is this trailer here is getting ready to go. Got two trailers going to Dollywood today from the Appalachian Mountains to the Smoky Mountains. You're going to see these on display in Dollywood. Last year they took several to them. They're taking, I think, 8 right now, and probably 5 or 6 more before the season's up. This one pumpkin up here in the front there, I want you to take a look at. This one, my daughter-in-law, Chris, and Colson, my son, worked hard on this one. This is her pumpkin, one of her pumpkins that she's done. This one's called Big Bad John. It's nearly 1,000 pounds this pumpkin is. It's enormous and beautiful too. Look at the details and the color of this pumpkin. It is beautiful. And to see these, the enormous size of these pumpkins, man alive. And I was just sharing this. The cool thing about this too is when this pumpkin is done, when they're done with the pumpkins, they pick them back up from Dollywood, bring them back to the farm. And they harvest all the seeds. And these seeds will be registered. They're actually called dash seeds that will be in this, come out of this pumpkin right here called Dash Seeds, which I thought was really neat. But again, these are the giant pumpkins headed for Dollywood in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. You'll see them on display. They come from the Appalachian Mountains, headed to Dollywood. It'll be exciting, and it'll be cool. Okay, here we are, phase 2 of Pumpkin Mania. There's Eric, the professional pumpkin loader. A lot of y'all know him from previous videos, and he's known around the world for this. He's totally responsible for any problems, any issues, anything that goes wrong. All right. Hey. All right. Okay, now we have these are ready to go. All right. Loaded. Ready. Go. You'll see here, Hidden Springs, Desmond County, Virginia, Hidden Springs. Also, those of you that like help sponsor these, there's the QR code. Okay. Colson is double checking everything, making sure everybody is strapped down, ready to go. Right there is Big Bad John. He's ready. Everybody's tied down, ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
All right. There it is.
I've been learning a lot, keeping up with it. Oh, yeah.
All right. Cinderella is on the back. She's back here. These are all headed to Dollywood. Ready to rock and roll, man.
Good luck. Take care.
Is headed to Dollywood.
All that hard work. Show the hounds. I like that one up there. All right.
No way to drive my truck anymore. My truck anymore.
Down. Okay.
He's all right.
Get you one like this too.
All right, buddy. We gotta get you in the seat.
Okay, it's recording. All right, here we have the caravan. The pumpkin caravan is on the road. Right now, there they are. You see them going down the road. The pumpkin caravan. And that's truck number 1. All right, turn over down. Okay, now there's truck number 2. Truck number 2 seems to be going at a high rate of speed. Seems to me like. Let's get on up here a little closer. Alright, now can you get them? Get a little closer to the window here. Get them all there. Now you'll see them. Again. Hidden Springs. All there. Alright, get on up here. Point it up toward them just a little bit. You point it out the windshield if you want to. You can point it out through here. You can point it out the windshield some if you want to. There you go. Alright. There's a load here. You see Big Bad John's up on the front. And there they are. This is the Pumpkin Caravan. Going down the road. All right, we'll bring you some more later.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah.
I've been telling them how hard I worked.
Put in here.
That's impressive.
I was trying to figure out as we got this, I was like, there's a slide everywhere. Have these other rails that kind of help the sliding.
Got it?
Yeah.
I got it.
37 screws out.
I got a drill in there if you need it.
No, I got another battery.
You put all these in my truck? I'll be in all kinds of trouble, wouldn't I?
Ah, it is there. Friction.
I'm just put them in my truck. I'll take care of them.
How do you do this one, Dad? Here, I'll write on mine. Hold on now, take off.
You got your knife, you just cut them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a couple of them other ones that retract themselves. I love them. Colson don't like them.
Oh, yeah.
It makes him mad.
Oh, there. I knew I'd just leave that on the screen.
All right. What is it, boy?
A little bit.
Me too. I don't scared. I'm ready for it. You're ready for it.
You're tall enough now.
He's ready for it.
I didn't do that.
All right.
You did that.
I hope the rain don't wash this stuff off. It must be permanent. Are y'all sure? It has a loop. Oh, I can see this.
You got a crate for these? You got a box for these, Eric? Oh.
Now's your chance. But what we want on this paper, right? I'm doing it.
We're talking about later.
I was looking at videos and my face has got so big, but you know my weight hasn't changed. Y'all tell her so.
I don't even know how to answer. I don't know how to answer something like that.
I'm telling you, I'm so wrong. Like I get on there and I like go for jaws.
Yeah.
You know what Eric said? All y'all Kennedys have them round jaws.
What? See
What
now,
he said.
see he don't really know when not to say nothing, does he?
He
He's not that.
I can memorize my weight. You don't have it big enough. John Colson Dash has got to go on there. And Chris Dash. It's big enough. I write Tony. And then right here.
Okay, here's the deal. You see what Chris is doing? She is naming this pumpkin up here, a giant pumpkin that's nearly 1,000 pounds. Okay, she's putting his name on it, putting John Colson Dash, not me, the smaller one. Okay, name on here, Chris Dash, John Colson Dash, and it weighs nearly 1,000 pounds. This pumpkin does. Now you're going to go through Dollywood and you're going to see this pumpkin, and you're going to be astounded. I mean, not like normally surprised, like when somebody shoots you with a firecracker. You're going to really be astounded. You can see all these. You can get a shot over here, the other side. You see these ones over here. They're being loaded up, getting them ready to unload everything. Start pulling them all off, and it's going to be really neat. All 8 of them. And Eric's doing all the hard work. Okay. All right. Yep, it's done.
Thank you for loving dogs. We appreciate that.
All right.
Mommy, I want to do that big roller coaster.
We're going to do the big roller coaster
Yes.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I like to do it.
It's video when the little ones come in.
I said I'll be back in a minute.
Colson, was you crying in the truck? Huh?
Hey! I wonder if I can stick the wind. Hey!
You'll stick it.
Karina.
You're going down, aren't you?
He's tickled. Look at his little shirt. I'm gonna let him wear that to his pumpkin patch too.
It's coming!
Boys, should we watch? It's getting ready to go down.
No, I give him my seat.
Whoa! He said Baba. He went to Pokemon.
I can tell you one. No one believes us.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.
Yeah, go home. Because it's fun. 50 in the morning, 50 at night. And I'm hand watering them things. And my tank drains, I let it fill up, and I redo it.
That's probably why yours looks like this and Chris couldn't find his.
Yeah,
That
oh
probably-
yeah, the
You don't
drought.
think Chris done it?
No, absolutely not.
He just needs to go find him one and pretend like he needs to stop it. I got it once and it's like inflated and I'm gonna get a picture of it for sure. Hey boy, I'm gonna get my phone. We had actually these were my backup pumpkins, believe it or not. My good pumpkins that I Hey, look at the pumpkin. I'm gonna get the back of your shirt. Rip this up.
Hey Aaron, you want to help guide Zachy and I'll go do the phone? Right now, put him over here to the side and then let them get out. Hey Aaron, we're gonna put these over there next to the skids here. We're gonna put these over here. We're going to Market Square, then you're going to River now. However. Yeah, you can work with that. Behind the flatbed.
I was hoping they could wear those shirts, but not happening.
I did it!
Get your card. Get your card. You got
Oh, there's Polly! No! Come here! It's Polly!
I'm gonna pee.
Guys, are we even playing? No, try to help him. No, help him. No, I'm in this. No, cards.
Show me what you got.
Don't look at my cards.
Just show me.
Don't look at my cards.
Just show me.
Don't look at my cards.
I'm not
shower.
Just
I know why
show me
you.
the front of them. I don't know what kind of cards they are. Show me just the front. Let me see the front. What's on the front of it?
Oh,
Are they
Pokemon.
Pokemon?
Kay got his.
He's got his Pokemon.
Kay, listen. Kay got weird Pokemon. Kay got. I'm joking.
Going down to the ground with